I love beautiful music. It's the only art form that can make a little baby move and dance or a 90-year-old person. It doesn't matter if you're playing all the notes correctly, but if there's no alma, no soul, no feel to it, it's not gonna last long. I was born in Temple in 1940 in a 3-wall car garage, dirt floor. I'm number 7 of 13 kids. My dad and mom came from Mexico during the Revolution. My dad was sharecropping. My mom's also picking cotton, pregnant. I was out in the fields, 2, 3 years old. That was the way things worked. My friend and my old man. My dad and his brothers and sisters all played instruments and sang. My dad's compadres, all his friends, would come to my dad's house, and there was kids and guitars all over the place. He vowed to feed the family. In 1954, my dad got busted for 4 joints, sentenced to prison for 4 years. I had 6 siblings to look after. So I became a musician out of necessity. He dreamed of going to Mexico, back to San Luis Potosí, but he had his Amelia, 12 kids including me. I was a really shy kid. Sometimes I would throw up before getting on stage. I'd be so timid. But when I first got paid for playing music, I made $5, and I just could not believe that I was paid that much. I had to pick 500 pounds of cotton at a penny a pound to make $5. I was drafted into the band that my cousin put together, David Coronel and the Ladners. By 1955, we were getting really popular, and I still had to deal with being bashful. We didn't have a bass player. My cousin again says, well, what about your brother? And I said, well, my brother Jesse, he loves music, and we brought him on board, and he just excelled. He played bass and wrote songs and sang beautifully. He was really the powering the band. In 1964, we were going to Dallas to record some of his songs. We were leaving early in the morning. The sheriff's department, they called me right past midnight. Do you have a brother named Jesse? I said, yeah. And he says, well, he's just been killed in an accident. And it was like, I said, what? What'd you say? I had to be strong for the family, and I wouldn't let myself cry in front of them. Then when we buried him, the band were the pallbearers, and I just promised him that I would stay with what he had envisioned for me. I just put everything aside and just went to work as hard as I could. 1, 2, 3. Playing 4 or 5 times a week, and doing everything I could to advance. I knew I had to do it, and I wanted to do it because I had promised I would. Ya todo se me acabó, no me puedo resistir. I try to represent my culture through music. I choose to record songs that have a haunting melody and some profound lyrics that touches people's hearts and souls. Las Nubes is a song of determination and feeling hopeless and then being hopeful. It's an incredible message that lifts you. That's my signature piece, which not everybody finds in their lifetimes. United Farm Workers. They adapted that as their marching song. Me coming from the fields, I related to the plight. This is how the world survives. I'm one of those guys. In 1970, I changed the name to La Familia. Hey guys! Oh, you're looking so cool! Everybody's set up in place, thank you. The band members are not blood relatives, but they're family band members. Call out the chords for it. Well, let me go over the song. Un camino de lágrimas.
When I told my grandparents and my mom, they were like, "You want to play with who?" They did not believe me. My grandfather, he marched with Joe and Cesar back in the day. So when I told him, he was just so overwhelmed with it because he was a cotton worker until the day he retired. It's part of our culture. There's nothing more that I know what to do than to carry it on.
All right, guys, you can kick it off. Let's try it.
Año del 55. Señores, esto pasó.
It takes time to develop yourself. But I thought if I didn't stop when my brother died, nothing will make me stop. And I've gotten some closure, finally. He's always been in my corner.
Llegaron los federales, gritando su canto.
It feels so good to make people feel good. I try to inspire and give hope and to motivate them to get involved and to not give up. To me, that's the pay in what I do. That's my compensation for being able to do this for the people.
Esa mentada cotó.